Mornings decide the rest of your day. If the first thing you put in your cup spikes your appetite, you'll spend the next 6 hours chasing snacks and telling yourself you'll start over tomorrow. The problem isn't that you're weak, it's that your routine is wired against you. Today, I want to show you a quiet fix that flips the whole day in your favor. We'll build a simple weight loss breakfast drink that warms you up, calms the craving reflex, and buys you the kind of focus that actually makes a calorie deficit possible. I'm not a doctor. I'm sharing research-informed principles and real-world coaching tactics that help people stay consistent. Before we get into the cup, hit like if mornings are your weak spot, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. In about a minute, I'll explain the exact recipe, but first we need to name the villain, because this is where most people lose the day without noticing. Every morning, your body does something predictable. Cortisol rises to wake you up. For a short window, you're a little less insulin sensitive than you are later. Add a cold kitchen, a rush schedule, and the habit of grabbing a sweet latte or a healthy juice, and you've stacked the deck for a crash by mid-morning. That crash is the point where most good intentions die. The villain isn't coffee or carbs in general. It's the order and timing of what you drink when your hormones are already pushing you toward fast energy. The lever that changes everything is small. A warm, low-calorie drink that satisfies your mouth and your brain without lighting up the sugar roller coaster. Here's where the story flips. The first sip you take can be the stop sign that keeps you from reaching for a pastry just to get going. The drink we're building isn't magic. It's a ritual. Heat, citrus, spice, a gentle lift if you want it, and nothing that screams for a muffin to keep it company. That combination gives you warmth in winter, hydration all year, and the feeling that you're taking care of yourself before the day starts taking from you. Now, let's make it. Heat a large mug of water until it's pleasantly hot, not scorching. While the kettle sings, slice 2 thin coins of fresh ginger and drop them in the mug. Squeeze half a lemon and let the oils hit the surface. Dust in a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. If you enjoy tea, add a green tea bag and let it steep for 2 to 3 minutes. If you're sensitive, use decaf or skip it entirely. When the water cools slightly below too hot, stir in a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Optional, but many people find it takes the edge off morning cravings. No sugar. If you absolutely need a hint of sweet, a couple of stevia drops won't start the roller coaster. This is the weight loss breakfast drink you'll actually repeat because it's fast, cheap, and satisfying. Why these pieces and why do they help? Ginger is warmth in a sip. It turns a low-calorie morning into something that feels like a treat. Lemon cuts through the flat taste of hot water and makes it bright. Cinnamon is the quiet hero people reach for when they want steadier appetite and better control around carbs. Green tea is there if you like a gentle nudge without the stomach drama some get from coffee on an empty belly. Apple cider vinegar is not a miracle. It's a mouthfeel and a ritual that many find takes the edge off morning cravings. The power here isn't a single ingredient, it's the pattern. You're replacing a high-calorie, high-sugar start with a soothing, low-calorie start that pairs naturally with the next move, protein first. Timing matters. If you eat breakfast within the first hour or two, drink this first, then build a plate that leads with protein. Eggs with spinach and salsa, Greek yogurt with a handful of berries, or a shake blended thick with unsweetened almond milk and ice. If you prefer a later first meal, a 12 to 16-hour overnight fast, use the drink during your fasting window to stay warm and steady, then break your fast with protein first. In both cases, the rule is the same. Warm drink, small movement, protein anchor. That sequence is how you turn a chaotic morning into a predictable win. Let's talk about the coffee trap, because this is where most people blow it without realizing. Coffee by itself isn't the problem. Coffee instead of food, followed by a sugar bomb when the jitters hit, is. That pattern feels productive until it doesn't, and then you're raiding the cupboard by 10 a.m. If you love coffee, keep it. Just slide it after your first bites of protein or pair it with something that keeps you steady. 10 almonds and a few spoonfuls of Greek yogurt while you sip is enough to tame the surge. When you use this weight loss breakfast drink first, you're not giving up coffee, you're changing its job. What happens after a week of this? The scale is one way to measure, but you'll notice other signals first. The 10:30 snack urge loses its teeth. Your first meeting doesn't feel like a battle with your eyelids. Lunch doesn't turn into a binge. At night, you're a little less interested in prowling the kitchen because your whole day started on rails instead of on a roller coaster. That's what we're building. A morning you can copy-paste. There's a catch. If by late morning you still feel the crash, your first meal probably didn't have enough protein. Add 5 to 10 grams tomorrow and watch what happens. A tablespoon of chia stirred into yogurt, 2 extra egg whites in the scramble, a slightly larger scoop in your shake. Small moves change the curve. If the drink bothers your stomach, simplify. Keep the ginger and cinnamon, shorten the tea steep, remove the vinegar for now, and add it back later if you want. This isn't a test of willpower, it's a test of fit. I want you to try a simple 7-day run. For the next week, the first thing you do after you wake, hot water, ginger, lemon, cinnamon, tea if you like, vinegar after it cools a bit. Sip while you walk around the house for 5 minutes, then either eat a protein-first breakfast or, if you're fasting, keep moving and break your fast with protein at lunch. Close the kitchen 2 to 3 hours before bed to protect your sleep, because the morning is easier when the night is quiet. Repeat this pattern. By day 3, most people feel calmer. By day 5, the late-night snack voice is quieter. By day 7, you'll know if this routine is the one that finally feels natural. Let's zoom back to the big idea so it sticks. The villain was never you, it was the way your morning lined up your hormones with your habits. The lever is small. A warm, low-calorie weight loss breakfast drink that you actually enjoy, followed by a protein anchor. Heat, citrus, spice, optional gentle caffeine, and no sugar to provoke the crash. Do that, and your mornings stop rebuilding belly fat before lunch. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments which version you'll try, ginger lemon cinnamon only or with tea and a splash of vinegar, and whether you eat early or run a later window. I read every comment. When you're done here, watch the video on coffee timing so your cup works for you, not against you.